And my enemy will say, I have overcome him, and my foes will rejoice when I fall. In verse 3, David pleaded for God to give light to his eyes to avoid the sleep of death. Verse 4 continues the thought, describing the consequences if that plea is ignored. The enemies would believe they had won. Where verse 3 was a heartfelt cry for personal restoration, verse 4 adds a moral and communal dimension. And my enemy will say, I have overcome him. David is concerned not only for his own well-being, but for how his defeat would embolden the wicked. He fears that if God does not act, his enemies will boast of victory, not just over David, but indirectly over God's anointed one. And my foes will rejoice when I fall. The idea of the enemy rejoicing intensifies the emotional weight. David's fall would not merely be a strategic win, it would bring joy to those who oppose him. The psalmist fears becoming a source of mockery and triumph for the unrighteous, which would also bring dishonor to God's name. Psalm 13:4 reveals the motive behind David's desperation. This downfall would bring joy to the wicked and seem to discredit the justice of God. This verse teaches us that prayer isn't only about personal survival, but about the honor of God's name in the eyes of others. David models a heart that cares not just about victory, but about what that victory represents.